Welcome everybody, I am now Knighted, and today we are going to be doing another YouTube video. So, for today's video, I actually wanted to go over what I thought of this season. So, let's just go into a Battle Royale match, I can't say words, y'all, and just play. We're gonna go into zero build, because I'm horrible at regular build, at actual builds, but yeah. Anyway, this season, I'm gonna talk about what I think of the season. And here's the thing. This is the best Fortnite season we've had since, I would say, Chapter 4, Season 2. I mean, my bias kind of makes my opinions on things fall flat because I generally don't, I think every season is okay, at the minimum. But that's because I didn't play it from the experience of someone who plays regular Fortnite. I play bot lobbies, which is going to make me a bit biased towards seasons because I don't experience the meta in its full force. I experience bot lobbies, which bots don't use guns. Or wait, bots use guns, but they don't use all of the new weapons, all that type of stuff. So I just want to go over what I personally think of this season specifically, because I have actually played some of it, believe it or not. So, starting out with the weapons. The weapons are dicey in some ways. I think the new weapons, for the most part, do their job pretty good. Because there's like the Spire Rifle is a good weapon. I actually think it's really well-rounded. It's one of the most well-rounded weapons in the game. At least recently. There's also the Deadeye DMR. That was... it uses bullet drop. It's the only weapon this season that has the bullet drop rather than hit scan, so it's a little bit annoying to use sometimes, but I think it does its job pretty well. The burst pistol is like a... for me. I don't use it. I don't usually pick it up. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Oh yeah, the kill switch. I love them. The kill switch revolvers are the best weapon this season, by far. They managed to make a really fun and good weapon, which is very nice, especially since they don't have a great reputation for doing that. Like, their explosive repeater rifle is fun to use, but it's also unbalanced as heck, and it's just so annoying to fight against. And there's other stuff too. The Cybertronian cannon was fun, but not nearly to the level the kill switch revolvers are. As for, like, supernova weapons, like the Mist Gauntlets and the Mist Form, those are usually pretty good. I think they're better in some ways than some of the newer weapons. However, my opinion's quite dicey on it. Die. Ooh, this guy had a victory crown and he died. Bro, you had an SMG. You could have easily shot me. I don't... Okay, speaking of the devil, or speaking of the angel, as I should say. Anyway, I personally think that this season's weapons and new additions are good. Once again, Mist Form, I think it's okay. Mist Gauntlets are the same opinion. They're both okay. Okay, it's called the Hyper Burst pistol, not the Burst pistol. I just forgot its name. But the gauntlets in the Mist Form are useful in some aspects. Sorry guys, my camera's unfortunately stick drift exists, so lucky for me. There's a Deadeye DMR right there. I guess I can probably use it since I have the twin fire auto on me anyway. Here's the thing. Oh, I forgot to change my wrap. I just don't care for much of the supernova weapons from this season. The ones I think are the best by far are the base boost and the other one of that being the crud, I forgot its name. The Surf Cube. I am very sorry. I am very bad at remembering names of weapons and locations. In fact, I only remembered that the name of one of the new locations is Demon's Domain because it popped in my head just now. If I were to say it a second earlier, I would be like, what was it called again? But yeah, locations, speaking of, are good. They're not as good as some seasonal map changes. I actually personally think the seasonal map changes from pretty much every seasonal map change from Chapter 5 was better than what we got this season. But to be fair, that's my opinion. So, I mean, this whole video is my opinion, but you get the point. I think that the map changes this season were good, all considered. I just don't think there was really much to be admired about there. Boop, boop, and dead. Alright, not doing too bad this game. I got 3 kills, 72 players left. There's a Spire Rifle, although I won't use it. I already have a Purple Fury. I don't... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Can't build, y'all. I'm not very used to build. How close is it? It'd be funny if it was... No, it was not right on top of me. However, it is relatively close. I won't take it, though, because I don't really care for it. I imagine someone's going to take it in a few seconds here. That's what my imagination says. Alright. I'm just going to have to stay out of the way of the Superman. Hopefully he doesn't come after me. Alright, I guess I'll get this, this thing. Oh, anyway, locations, I think they're all fine. Supernova Academy is good for, like, loot and all that type of stuff. But it's nothing too special. Neither is Utopia City, and Demon's Domain, while it is cool, it's not my favorite location either. It's also quite hard to get to the boss. Easily, at least. I mean, you can get to him pretty easily, just not as easily as I personally like. Although now that changed, but when it was the actual location, it was pretty annoying to get around. But, you know, that's fine. As for the bosses themselves, I love the bosses this season. This system of bosses is probably some of my favorite. Well, there's Superman. Whew! Alright. Anyway, the bosses... I think Daigo is good. Core is my least favorite, but to be fair, I'm biased against her because of her annoying little movement thing. The spires are so fun because like you have to kind of break those especially the Overlord spires. You have to break those thingies, the little things like spiral that like go around them. I forgot their names, but you probably get what I'm saying. I think the bosses this season are well rounded and are I would say the best of Chapter 6 so far. Are they the best in general? I don't know. But they're definitely contenders for that. There's a car. Don't worry, gang. I got it. Oh. I did not mark cores with me, actually. Alright, let's go in with the ball sack. Third party! Third party! How did I die? Oh, the ball sack shotgun sucks. Okay, we all knew that, but well, it sucks in my hands. But we're gonna actually switch to a different game mode because, you know, it's yeah, stuff. Anyway, map, good. Everything about this season is good. I don't think that there's a single bad aspect to this season besides maybe the story kind of being a little bit slow and feeling kind of boring, considering, like, they didn't do bad with the story either. I think that the season just kind of felt, eh. It didn't feel like Fortnite really tried that hard. They pretty much just put it up to quests. I feel like what really helps a season when it comes to its story is map development. As the map develops over time, it kind of feels nice. Also, there was no voice line quests this season, which kind of sucked. I'm pretty sure I know why. I'm pretty sure it's because that SAG-AFTRA striker. I forgot the name of the organization, but if you guys remember the actor strike or the writer strike from last year, you probably know about them. Anyway, do I like this season? Or do I like this season overall? Yes, it is a very well-rounded season, and I want to say a lot of that is thanks to the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass, in my personal opinion, does a really good job of being a good Battle Pass. It has some of the best skins that we've seen in Battle Passes in years, and that is saying a lot. This Battle Pass is, in my opinion, is about as well-rounded, if not more well-rounded, than the Chapter 4 Season 2 Battle Pass, which is probably one of the best Battle Passes ever. And I forgot to change my rap again. Dang it. Okay, it's fine, y'all, it's fine. Anyway, this Battle Pass does so much well. It includes all the skins except Ziggy are good. To be fair, I have a bias against Ziggy because I've gotten killed by him multiple times over. And he just doesn't really... He's just a cracked out lizard. That's pretty much what he is. You get the point. Anyway, Battle Pass, great. I think the Superman, Superman's Call type thing, that's a cool ability. Although it kind of is a bit on the powerful side now, but then again, we're leaving the season in 2 days. It's not that big of a deal. Or not even 2 days. In fact, we're actually tomorrow's the first day of the new season. But I definitely think that it's one of the better, one of the cooler aspects of the season. The Storm Beast, I think, is unbalanced considering how easily I can find it. Like the Storm Beast, remember when I found it in that last game? That's a bit too easy to find for me. Sorry if there's a lot of noise playing at the same time. It's very loud. But we're actually going to turn that down. Although I'm not sure if it does the same thing on your end. Anyway, what else do I want to talk about this season? Medallions. So the medallions are medallions. I don't think they are great. Cores is annoying, which whatever, I guess. Daigos is quite useless. I actually don't care for it that much. It just gives you faster. Die! Thank you. Whew, that was close. This guy had all that loot and still died. That's crazy work. Although I'm probably gonna die in like 2 seconds from now because a guy is over on the next house over. But either way, let's just grab some stuff. The medallions. Daigo's medallion is barely noticeable for me, and Core's medallion is just annoying to fight against because if you play Blitz mode before, when everyone has Core's medallion, it sucks. It's like trying to fight a bunch of idiotic bunnies. It's so annoying. And now also bunnies that go invisible when they jump, which doesn't exist in real life, which is exactly why I specifically pointed that out. I don't know why I'm saying this type of stuff. Either way, though, that stupid medallion is so annoying to fight against. It's a good medallion. I definitely am glad they didn't make it like an infinite sprint medallion like Shogun X's medallion back in Chapter 6, Season 1. That's nice, because if they had infinite sprint along with that, oh my gosh. And I like the fact that you can't really take fall damage with that medallion without absolutely biffing it. Oh, I'll take that gold scar. I'll be able to laser people. Or probably die in the process of trying to laser people, because my aim is about as good as... let's just say your aim in the toilet. Because most people's aim in the toilet, not great. But the medallions, back to those. They're okay. I don't think they're the best medallions ever. They're definitely not. I mean, Chapter 5, Season 3, in my personal opinion, had the best medallions of all time, and also the most overpowered medallions of all time, which is also why it's one of the worst seasons ever. Well, it's not one of the worst seasons ever. I had fun with it, but to be fair, once again, I'm bot lobbies, so I have a bias towards it. But yeah. Do I like this season overall? Once again, I do. This season has one of the best battle passes, for sure, in years. It has a lovely meta for weapons. I think that all the weapons are balanced enough. Like, they took out the Hollow Twister, because those hit scan red eye weapon, or the, red eye type weapons, oh my gosh, those things are just horrible fight against. If you don't have that thing, you're getting outgunned. So... I'm glad they took it out in place for a different weapon. Oh, there's a llama right there. Do I want to go back? Oh, it's 0 build. Why would I want a llama here? Right? Yeah, don't worry. Sorry. Oh, this camera. Okay, I'm not going to try to fight that guy right now. I personally prefer fighting from closer ranges because I am horrible at regular stuff. Yeah. Once again, I will say the bosses were cool. Probably some of the best. As for the map, it's okay. Map changes this season were what they were, which were okay things that I personally think could have been worse. I think the map changes, they could have just changed maybe a couple locations. I definitely feel like they got rid of probably the best locations to get rid of. I never really cared for magic mosses. I keep forgetting I can't build. I don't care for magic mosses that much. It was not a great location at all. Then there was Seaport City. It was okay. I never landed there much, so I'm not gonna say it's a great location. And Masked Meadows was the best of the three. But I still don't think it was the greatest location ever for sure. All right, let's go down. Should I grab that supply, or should I wait for someone to go over there and then snipe them in the head, and then take their loot and the supply drop? Choices. Let's see here. I probably should get to the circle before I get to the storm. Get knocked out by the storm. But yeah, I personally think this season was good for what it was. Bullet drop, slight bullet drop. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Although I think I had a lag spike there. I guess since we're done talking about chapter 6, season 3, I guess I'll um, just play. All right, sorry I wasn't talking for a little while there. I was trying to do other things. Whoa, wow. There we go. All right, that guy was not doing his job. Okay, that's because he had an atrocious loadout for long range fights, which is respectable. I mean, my Scar is obviously quite better than his dual pistols. Hey, drum gun is okay at medium range. It's just not the greatest thing ever. All right, like, oh, why am I so far from the circle? Sorry, once again, sorry I wasn't talking. Stuff was going on. I was trying to make sure everything was good. But yeah. I guess we'll finish off this game, hopefully in a jiffy here. We'll see. Hopefully I don't die. That's the ideal choice here. Because I do want to get my first ever OG solo win. I think this is my first OG solo. This would be my first OG solo win. I think. It's hard to tell, y'all. Alright, gang. Let's go towards... It looks like we're nearby Greasy, base of my house. Alright. This good thing is I have 2 porta bunkers, so that'll be nice, just in case I get into a little tiffle with a nearby player. I love my doggy. He's a smarter to short boy. Let's see here. Can I snipe this guy out of the sky? Yeah, that just hit a tree. That was technically a no scope, but you know. All right. Okay, that definitely looks like a zero build lobby version of Tilted. Oh, I thought I would have died there, or not died, but taken a little bit. Although I do have a jetpack, so if it's not necessarily a big... Alright, gang, let's... I have 999 brick, even though I literally don't need a single brick. Well, I mean, I do, but like, you know. I wonder where he is. Oh, for a second I thought I was lagging there. This guy's gonna have to come out eventually. Let's get sniped in the back. That's another option, I suppose. I gotta figure out which way he's coming through. I don't know this house, so I have to figure... Is he still in there? There's a rift right there. I can easily take it, relatively. Oh, jeez, that scared me for a second. Oh, I can see what he's doing. He's trying to break... Yeah, he's trying to break through. Thank you for dying. Your generous offer was very grateful to me. Or made me very grateful. Don't ask about my rap. That is not my problem. Well, it is my problem. I forgot to change it once again. Just ignore my rap, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's atrocious. Could have been on any other it could have literally been on any other Ultimate style, and it could have been better looking. I'm looking for a mossy ketchup vibe, y'all. I swear. As you guys can see, my combo goes hard. I got the stop axe. I got the Kylo Ren's cape on it too to make him go harder. You know, if 5 kills isn't bad for me. Although I do better in zero build overall. Like, the skill... Here's the thing about zero build. The skill gap is not nearly as high than build because... Or in comparison to build. Because, like, in, like, zero build, your focus is on positioning. And just general knowledge... Just general aiming. Because that's... Well, while in build, you have to focus on your position, your aiming, and another additional 2 factors of your building and editing skills, which are definitely the harder parts of this game, in my opinion. Obviously, some building might come easier to some than others, but I am definitely one of those people. I am definitely in the league of, holy crap, I am atrocious at building. Or it's not a building I'm atrocious at necessarily, it's the combo of building and editing at the same time, which usually gets me. So, yeah. I really should have heals. Although I haven't gotten damaged enough yet to actually warrant using heals, but you know, not great. All right, cool. I searched chests. I don't really need that level. Those levels. Trust me. I think I'm literally the highest level I've ever been in Fortnite. And guess what? This is probably one of the shortest seasons we've had ever. So, oof. I don't think the grenade launcher is worth it in non-build game modes. A rocket launcher, I definitely think is good because it right, good placement of the rocket is very advantageous. However, grenade launcher is a little bit more debatable. I mean, you can use it in a way, although that's the new one more so than the old one. Old one does its job of destroying builds, but that's kind of the only thing it does. I mean, if you have a bunch of people in porta bunkers, it'd be useful, but even then, it depends. Alright, I have not seen a single person yet. Honestly, if I hid in the bush for the next couple minutes of the match, I think that would be reasonable. Because once again, I'm atrocious at this game, even in zero build mode. Oh, I'm glad I didn't take damage there. I don't know how I didn't take any damage. I guess it's only a two-story drop, but like, you know. Alright, let's try to not get killed by the nearest player, please. There's a supply drop there, however, taking it would reveal my location to everyone else. So, therefore. If I went to this gas station, I could probably just stand there for a little while. Just make out, just not have to fight anyone for a little while. Probably wait until there's a couple players left, and then boom, go out, and then... Don't worry, gang. I won't be doing this for too long. First thing someone will see is Ultimate Knight in just sitting down with... You know, this skin is a great looking skin. Ultimate Knight is a really good looking skin, and you cannot take that away from me. Like, look at him! He looks so cool! Like, he goes hard. Especially for a Chapter 1 skin like this. Oh, man. I think I have great loot. I have a sniper, a blue sniper, which is the greatest thing. I have a purple heavy and a scar, as well as jetpacks and 2 porta bunkers. So I have good items for positioning. The only thing I don't have is heals, but to be fair, you can't carry 6 items in your inventory, and I'd rather have porta bunkers and a jetpack than heals in this context, because you have overshield just in case. So even if you're like 5 health, you still have 55 health technically left. Although it's not great to have 55 health left, whether or not you're in zero build. So yeah. Hi, puppy. Yeah, my puppy came back after 2 years of being absent. He's very cute. He's also very fluffy, although he does have he's a bit on the skinny side, so whenever I'm cuddling with him, he's kind of bony. He is my good boy, though. Wish I could show you all to him, but he's elusive. He decides to... Gang, that was the worst decision I could have possibly made. Sorry I screamed like that. I didn't know I shot that. I thought I was good. I thought I was about to get doinked by the nearest player. The thing about going on these mountainous areas is that I feel like if I position myself on the top of that mountain over there, I could probably get that's probably the best positioning. I would take the rift, however the rift isn't the best position to take. I gotta be careful because there could be a guy up on that hill. I highly doubt there isn't. There is also one rift in the map, so that could also lead to me. Ooh, there's someone with a sniper somewhere. Don't worry, gang, I got it. Why is there... Ooh! Well, I know where the sniper's coming from. It's a bot. I'll let him kind of Okay, someone else just got sniped, so that's lovely. The thing about snipers being in zero build is you do not know when you're going to get doinked. Alright. Don't worry, y'all, I'm not scared. Holy crap! Fudge. Ooh, this is why I love the Scar, y'all. Only player left. I have full health, full shields, full overshield too, which is lovely. Alright. Honestly, even if I get doinked by, I'm not sure if it's a max sniper I have to be doinked by actually. Oh, that I saw how close that got to connecting. Woo! This guy has the high ground, which is unfortunate. Fuck! Of course he hit me. Fuck! That was close. I'm just gonna have to hope he has to come to me. Because this is zero build. He's gonna keep pulling out that sniper. Which is actually, I can work to my advantage. Unless he has a rocket launcher. Oh, I love this thing. Darn it! Oh! Oh, I got so close. It was in my reach. Ah. 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 Alright, guys, that'll be it for the video. I will see you guys later.